Heck yeah.
No, not really, at all. Wow, you can do that on computers? I don't believe you, but okay.
You're the D yeah,
He
you're the DM.
I think he's, like, after 9:30, maybe?
Yeah. Who was on watch for the last watch? You guys remember?
Me and Waldo, I thought.
Okay. I think it was.
Oh, yeah, we had long rest, right? So we can heal.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna summon the music bot. Everyone, get ready to turn down the bot in Discord real quick because it's gonna come in kind of loud. So just take a second. Super loud if you've already used Vexera before, but just setting it to like maybe 30% should be enough to have like light ambience and still be able to hear everyone. Yeah, of course. Um, yeah, our the audio that I'm using for today's stuff comes from Sword Coast Soundscapes. They're really cool about making sure their stuff's license free. So yeah, of course. I'll be awake. I'm early riser anyway. I'll probably get up and pray. Nice, nice.
Me, I start brushing my hair.
Nice. Wake them up.
He
Oh,
had the
baby.
shit kicked
Oh,
out of him. I don't
I
blame
wanna,
him.
I wanna just.
Oh my God.
Over 13?
Mine's 13.
Mine's over.
Hmm? What about the one in the fire?
Uh, okay. Hey guys, did y'all dispose of the bodies after like we finished fighting them? Like, did anyone do anything about those last night, or is it just me? Like, I don't know if I believe that. That sounds a little bit ridiculous.
I put the
It's
one
kind
I
of weird.
killed in a fire. I want to investigate. I want to look for tracks. Advantage?
I guess while she's doing that, I'll prep everyone's horses for travel.
A 9 and a 12. Yep. I'm pulling all the cream out of Oreos so the gods are angry. Because I like the cookie! Fuck you.
I mean, like, we didn't turn up any leads on what was going on. I can't really. I don't have any magic that can tell me what's going on as far as like what could have happened. But I don't know that it's really worth looking into it too much. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we're probably chasing a red herring here, guys. Perhaps
bodies disappeared from under our noses. That doesn't say like, oh, maybe that's a lead.
Georgia was really cool, and got this like really shiny dye. Hold on, let the camera focus.
When I send him his monthly chocolate rations, or sometimes bi-monthly chocolate rations, I sent him a
Semi-monthly,
D20.
I think, right? There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's awesome. It's also really heavy. I'm worried that I'm gonna drop it and it's gonna create a crater in like the earth.
I went to the fucking nerd store and nerded out with the lady at the counter. I was like, all I do is look at dye on Etsy.
She's
Look
great.
at all the dice sets I've seen.
The best girlfriend. Girlfriend. So
Look, I'm sorry, Etsy
soon
is
to
so
be fiance,
good.
maybe?
Babe!
She's angry messaging me now, I can tell.
I pick it up. It's sitting on. Oh, you said sitting on the ground. I thought you meant like a wooden one that had tipped over. Yeah. No. I get you now. Okay, you said mile marker. I was like the ones in Skyrim. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd just be showing off at that point. But yeah, let's show off.
Or I mean, like, where did we agree that we were going in the first place? Come on, guys. Right. Okay. Do they both go the same direction? Because like this is kind of
I would like to head in the direction we want to be going in.
exactly, yeah, that's what I'm driving at. All right, let's go north.
Yeah,
Yeah.
northwest is gonna be wrong way.
Well, I mean, like they're both kind of going north, so it doesn't really matter too much. We'll see. Did anyone bother to pick up a map of the area by any chance? Oh, I mean that's fair, yeah. Is anyone here good at reading maps? That's the next question. Wait, really?
Yeah, I have cartography tools
Well,
in
hold
my
on.
bag.
In person, in game. It's like, is anyone here good at reading maps?
In the game, yes, I have cartographer's tools.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
there's no reason to have them if I'm not at least.
God is speaking to us in game right now, just because you have the tool.
Think about it. This this situation, when you're traveling with like a backpack, you're not gonna bring stuff that you don't need unless you're Katie. But
Right.
like,
She's literally the counterpoint to your case. I have a
she's the
walking
counterpoint to
example of why
everything.
you're
She's the
wrong.
exception, not the rule. But like in
I
this
point to Alara and
situation,
I'm just like, she's the reason why your point makes no sense.
yeah,
You
you
have
have 3
kids.
kids.
Yeah,
What-
it makes
What
sense.
did you
It's not going
expect?
crazy.
Yeah, if you're on like
What are
an
you drinking?
adventure / quest.
There's a big jug. Is that water?
It's water. It's
Okay, I thought for a
water.
second maybe you were drinking moonshine or something. I don't know. I'm not judging.
Also collect jars. Is this a woman thing? Do we just collect jars?
This is not mine, but you know.
Nathan, where are your jars?
Pre-made containers mean you don't have to spend money on containers later.
Where
It
are
just
your
makes
jars?
sense. All right, I have to go stir in some lardons and mushrooms to my steak and ale stew real quick. Like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. You keep going without me. We're heading north.
Okay, Lucian, hear me out. You're on the road. You don't want to max out your carry weight. Why would you bring something that you really just don't need or don't know how to use? Why would I have already had it if I didn't know how
Because
to
you a
use
fool.
it? What? Cat? Cat, do I have a point?
I mean, I think it's valid.
Yeah. The 2 months of torture did not add on my brain that much. Thank you.
I have to get a photograph of this. This looks so tasty. Be right back.
Is this like we're at the ridge and it's like below us? There's like a mass.
All right, cool. I'm back.
All cities are like prisons to me.
It's home, unfortunately. But there are friends in there. What do I know? Or what do I remember about Holven?
Hold on.
From my
Katie just invented microbiology.
a history check? Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Oh shit, that's the wrong roll. Hold on. 14. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, like I was more thinking when like contemporary knowledge from what I remember about Holven from my time there. Yeah. Okay. Is it Siobhan Stratvos? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is this normal behavior? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna if that's the case, and like knowing what Vectus said about the trouble in the area, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna like motion to everyone to come close and kind of just say, hey, just to be on your guard. Like this is not what I remember Holden being like. Um, and with it's like there's obviously something unusual going on here. So keep an eye out. Hmm. You know what is really good for hearing local rumors and also having a place to sleep?
The
Going
whorehouse.
to the tap. What she said. I agree with what she said. I was gonna say tavern, but that's a better option. Out.
Alara and I are
The
like
paladin,
ready to
paladin's
go.
like, we should go to a respectable tavern, and Cithri's like whorehouse, and the paladin's like,
No filter. Let's go.
sure, I guess I'm against this totally.
I turned to Alara and Evo, and I'm like, I take out a gold piece and I look at Driscon and I just start nodding.
I start. I'm actually totally oblivious to this behavior. I'm like tavern, yes, tavern. We should be going to a tavern. I'm emphatically saying tavern, yes.
A tavern with bar wenches.
The party's gonna outweigh me here. I'm pretty sure, except for maybe Weldo. I feel bad for Weldo. Oh my god. Dungeons and Diagnosis. Okay. 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 Sith3's PC died. So she's rebooting currently. It shouldn't be more than like 30 seconds. She's got a fast boot, so in that time, she doesn't need to know this. I order everyone a round of cranberry juice. And then I slide a couple of silver pieces to the bartender as what I'm assuming is a very reasonable tip, and I ask them for the local news. Say I'm just back in town.
I've been gone for 30 seconds because I had to reboot my computer.
I've already I gave the brief. You're good.
Straight up dragon fire. Oh, thank God.
I hope you guys have. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for the Daggerith bit. I hope you guys have your second and third characters rolled.
Wow.
Damn.
My first and only character. I would like to keep her alive.
Oh, if Philo was here, he would say, I'm not doing much.
No.
This is my safe space.
Hey, where's your friend? Aspen. Also, go to the more options and hit show non-video participants. Uncheck the box so that you can maximize all of us.
Oh yeah, having Vexera in there is a little weird. Hold on. He sounds very gruff and hearty. He looks like he. Does he look like he would have a really hearty laugh? I need to test this. I tell him a joke.
Wait, are we at the tavern or the whorehouse? Why aren't we at the whorehouse?
Oh shit! It's Weldo. Weldo, I saved you from a whorehouse, buddy.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah. Dog!
Saint Bernard.
Oh, Joey.
Right.
All right, can you hear me? All right, I think people should be able to hear me now. I think I had myself muted this whole time.
Oh no.
It's all right, no worries. Anyway. Okay, so you guys arrive at the tavern. A rather fair-skinned, half-orc-looking individual looks to you, Driscoll, and says, "Well, how are you doing? How can I help you there, handsome?"
I slide enough money. I'm assuming probably like 6 silver for cranberry for everyone, and then an additional 2 silver, so 8 silver across the counter.
Okay.
As a tip, and I kind of lean in. I tell him a joke. It's really funny.
Tell me
I
the
assure
joke.
you.
What's the joke?
Tell him it's just the tip.
Make him roll for it.
No, I'm not gonna make him roll for it. I'm gonna make him tell me a funny joke, and if it's funny, he gets to hear the laugh.
Okay.
If you tell a dad joke, remember you were actually telling a dad a joke. And
I know.
if he doesn't
No, I
laugh,
know.
you fail.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
Well, that might be 10 tickles.
Driscoll starts laughing.
I knew I'd get you on that one.
All right. I like this man. So I say, I'm just back in town, and
back in town. Where'd you
I'd like
go?
to hear.
Where'd you go? Why'd you leave?
Oh, I've been on a mission for the Order of the Keepers.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like point to my tabard, and just like I've been on a mission for my order, and I'm back in town on business. I'd like to know what the goings on have been.
I do like me a man in uniform. I do say.
Driscoll's
Great.
totally oblivious to this. He thinks I'm flirting with him now, and I don't know that he thinks I'm flirting with him.
As far as town news goes, I can't really. I mean, it's trying times. I can't really say too much. What I can say is that there be some rumors about that that the Stratvus man, he may or may not have fallen ill, and the Council of Nobles has been ruling in his place, so to speak. And
Oh, really?
what I can say confidently is that they are not quite as popular as he is.
Okay, I kind of lean in. I say, if you're interested, or if you have, I should say, if you have more information, I'd be interested in talking over drinks once things have quieted down.
Oh,
here.
I'd be interested too.
Once again, Driscoll's totally oblivious.
And as he
to
says
the
that, he
fact
just kind of
thinks he's flirting with it.
touches your shoulder. He's like, "I'd be interested too. When things start to
So,
wind down, come get me, and I'll let you know precisely what I know."
All right, sounds good. And I take what I assume is cranberry juice on the counter now, and I
Yeah,
pick it up.
he put down 4 glasses of cranberry juice and 1 glass of a relatively new popular new drink called the Goliath.
Oh no!
Directly in front
I
of
know
you.
what that is. I know what that. I take the Goliath and I kick it back. Constitution check.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Constitution check, please. Let's go.
All right.
And that one's for you.
Oh no! Yeah, 19. It's a 19. I thought I rolled a 1.
All right, so
Holy shit.
you are bringing back your days you're bringing back your days in the barracks at the Platinum Hold. Like, you're bringing those back in full gusto. You just knock it back, slides down like it's nothing. A little bit of at the end of it, but you're good.
All right.
So yeah. So,
Oh no.
Oh no. So you're good. You successfully you feel a little bit of a warm tickle in your belly, but like you successfully shrug off most of the effects of the alcohol.
Awesome. All right. Cool. I'm gonna kind of like grab the rest of the cranberry and say thank you, sir, and then walk away towards where my group, assuming my party has found a table.
Thank you for the conversation, friend. Please do come back.
And I'm gonna say, all right, look. And I'm kind of standing there awkwardly because you guys haven't said anything, and I don't know if you have a table or not.
No,
So
they're
I have
just-
a
they're
bunch
just
of
sort of-
cranberry
they
juice
just-
in my hands.
You turn around and you just see Sithri just like staring at you like open eye, like what the fuck did she just witness, kind of thing.
And so I kind of like I'm standing there, right, and I've got the cranberry juice, and I say, yo, we should get a table.
It's gone, and then approach the bar as Driscoll searches for a table.
Okay, cool. I guess I'm looking for a table
You're
too.
looking for a table. This is implied. I have gestured that you go look for one. Whether you do so or not
Jesus.
is
Alright,
up to
fine.
you.
All right.
How can I?
I approach the bartender, and I say, "I've heard of this dish. It's very popular among the women folk here. It's called a salad, and I would like to try it, please."
A salad? I don't know what a salad is, but I can get you a salad. That'll be 15. That'll be 15 silver pieces, please.
Oh my god.
15, and then I give him an extra 5, and I nod over at Jascon. So it's an extra 5 for any additional information you might have for him.
Well, I do appreciate that. Thank you. And he just literally puts a bowl in front of you that's just chopped up romaine hearts. That's it.
That's just chopped up romaine. That's not a salad. That's just romaine hearts in a bowl.
Hey man,
Not a salad.
times are tough. Times are tough.
It is not a salad.
Dressings are hard to come by. How do you know what a
Right.
salad is? You just found
Okay,
out.
well I grab it and head
For
back
all
to the
you
table,
know,
and
for all you know, this is a bona fide 100 OG salad right here. This is the salad.
Alright, I grab my salad. I take it back to
I found a
Wait,
table.
wait,
I
wait,
found,
okay,
I found
got
a
a
nice
table.
round table, kind of like off to the side, like
and I put
opposite
it in
the
front of
bar.
Weldo.
All right, you guys sit down at the table.
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep, like, super quietly. Obviously, I'm comfortable being in a giant prison-like city. And I'm just gonna ask for meat. Just a thing of meat.
How can I help you, my dear?
I would like a thing of meat.
I mean, I have all kinds of meats. I can get you pork. I can get you venison. I can get you beef. What would you like?
Anything but pork.
We have bacon.
All of the beef. I want...
Wait.
What
Do you have a
about-
problem with pork? You know bacon is pork, right?
That doesn't count!
Okay.
don't.
All right. So for a platter of assorted meats, excluding pork, that will be 20 silver pieces.
I'm gonna slide over an extra 5 and let him know if he can think of anything useful. I'll get him Drascon's measurements.
Oh, I would kindly appreciate that. Thank you.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
She'll give him a piece of his hair.
Scale.
He's a dragonborn. He doesn't have hair.
I want to make sure I'm getting this conversion right. we're skipping
wait,
Electrum
does
for the most part,
and
are we doing 10 silver pieces to a gold, or are we doing
Yes.
100 silver pieces?
We're
What's
doing
the deal?
10 silver pieces to a gold.
And we're just
We
ignoring
should-
Electrum.
Yes, we're
Do
ignoring
nuts,
Electrum.
sickles, and galleons.
Alright.
Next campaign, we can do a Harry Potter themed campaign if you really
No,
want to.
we're not. No.
But Nathan gets to write it.
No, actually, that's
I'm
just a
not
bad
doing
idea.
And you exclude the racism and the transphobia.
We can
in the
just
first-
do magician
No.
in World of Darkness, like I've been wanting to for like 8 years, and skip out on all of the Harry Potter transphobia nonsense.
There's transphobia in Harry Potter?
There's
no,
transphobia
J.K.
and
Rowling
J.K.
is
Rowling.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say there's just
Oh, hold on.
she's
How do-
problematic.
When I remove silver...
I know she's problematic.
When I remove silver from my inventory in D&D Beyond, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you have to convert gold to silver in D&D Beyond in order to remove silver.
How do I
Yeah.
do that? We just
So
tell me-
subtract. So for every gold you subtract, add 10 silver, and then subtract from that total silver pool afterward.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Assuming he would give you change, basically.
Right. Oakley dokley.
Okay.
So, what do you guys do? You go and sit at your table with your glasses of cranberry juice, your flagons of cranberry juice. What would you guys like to do next?
Eat.
I take a moment to apprise everyone. I say, hey, look. So normally Stratvost is in charge around here. I don't know. I'm not going to make any assumptions about where you're from. Stratvost is in charge around here normally, but I guess the rumor is that he's fallen ill and the Council of Nobles are ruling, and that's what's got everyone on edge. I'm sure there's more to it. I'm going to try and see if maybe the bartender has more information that he is willing to discuss once things have calmed down a bit here.
Well, you know, Jascon, who nobles like to cohort with and such, who aren't their wives. Perhaps the whores.
The whores?
What is
I
our
will-
house?
I will entertain this notion of going to the House of Ill Repute if
Oh wow.
The House of
If-
Lady Favors.
you assure me that it is purely
Educational?
educational.
I assure you, in your case, Scott, it is purely educational.
I lean over
Oh,
to
yes.
Cypri and I'm like, what's a here?
Oh, yeah, it's as long as you assure me your attentions are purely academic.
Oh yeah, there's a
And
lot to be learned
He's
from.
dead serious, like deadpan, like we are not going there to go whoring.
And
is what his
and I am
his
completely
statement
clueless
is.
because I lived in the woods. What's a here?
I kind of look towards Citri like,
Time for D&D after school special time.
I mean, you said it was purely educational. She's gonna do me an education.
oh my god.
I mean, that will give you an educational experience if you have enough gold.
oh my goodness.
Like, I have a price list.
Oh wow, babe.
I really don't, but
he will come up with one.
I will
at
come
our-
up with
at
one
our
very.
request.
I'll come up with one very quickly at your request.
Oh no.
I mean, you guys don't know where there's a whorehouse,
Oh man.
so you'll have to find it.
You know who
Bartender.
knows where whorehouses normally are?
Bartenders.
The whores,
Bartenders.
the ones that work there.
Rock, paper, scissors. Who gets to go up and ask? It's not me. I already made a sexual innuendo.
I already ordered a salad.
Draskan has a date with the bartender later tonight, so not that he's aware of, but you know.
Yeah, the bartender is considering this a date. Like, you guys are having drinks, just talking. You guys are.
It's just talking. It's totally innocent. Draskan has no idea.
All right, who's going up and asking now? Because I already
I point to Weldo.
Weldo's doing it.
Get the cleric to ask where the whore. No, actually,
I don't know what's happening. I'm too innocent for this.
You guys are gonna get him disavowed by his god.
I'm jokingly gesturing to Weldo because I know that that's bad. I don't want him to get in trouble.
I slowly.
No, I'll
turn-
go last. Eva will go last.
Alright.
Eva's a bit saucy. Okay, all right.
How can I help you, young lady?
It's not a lady.
Lady.
It's a them.
I know that, but the bartender does not.
And play bartender's not gonna know shit.
Yeah. Bartender is
I
assuming.
was just wondering, is there any like lady houses
I
around
mean,
here?
there's plenty of ladies that live
No.
in houses around here.
The fucking bartender.
Like
Hey,
where I
thank you for the
could
host
see a
now.
lady.
Out of game. What's this man's intelligence score?
I'm not telling
Yeah,
you.
that's helpful.
I'm sorry. Could you please reiterate?
Well, and then Evo gets really close and whispers, like a whorehouse,
Oh, you're looking for the
No.
prostitutes. Got it. Yeah, you'll be looking for the Crimson Keep. It's just down the street, about 500 yards.
I mean, we are in the sandwiched area between the core
Towards the
district
warehouse
and the
district.
warehouse district.
Yeah, this is
Alright,
it's kind of a divey
thank
tavern.
That's sketch.
All right, so yeah, you now are aware of a whorehouse in.
Warehouse.
You now are aware of a whorehouse called the
Oh.
Crimson Keep. Kind of a play on the Grey Keep.
Why is it called the Crimson Keep? Oh my god. This is not okay.
Scarlet Letter. I don't know. You made me come up with it on the
I
fly.
ain't even an adult.
I thought you were an adult.
What?
I thought they didn't let kids join the military.
I'm gonna have chocolate.
You're gonna have chocolate about it.
Yeah.
All right. So, what,
eat my chocolate.
what would you guys like to do? Nancy, we're gonna have you cue up music for the whorehouse.
Oh god. Hold on. I can't do music, but I can do ambience.
Well, that's why I meant like ambience for the whorehouse.
Shit.
I'm
All
sure
right,
you can
hold on.
find some license-free jazz music, like smooth jazz.
It's Careless Whisper, but unlicensed.
Careless Whisper, but it's like a cover of Careless with a really bad one. Hold on, I'll find something. Just keep going, and I'll cue something up in a second. I didn't know we were going to a horror house. I should have thought of this.
Well, I mean, I didn't know either, so.
You may want to increase the volume on Vexera slightly. I don't know how you set it exactly.
Had it set.
Who's having trouble?
Right now I can hear it. Alright. Okay. So you, what would you guys like to do? Are you going to the Hoor house, or are you going, elsewhere?
We're going
the horror house.
We're going Horan, I guess.
Going Horan. Alright. So you kind of wander your way down the main thoroughfare of the warehouse district. You don't really see anything, and sort of about probably on the edge of the warehouse district, you start to see sort of like barricades built out that lead out of the walls, and just on the corner of the warehouse district, right next to these barricades, is a rather nondescript looking building with a bright crimson door. It kind of fits the description of what the bartender gave you for the Crimson Key.
I'm gonna Arthur Morgan my way in there. Not Arthur my Morgan. I'm gonna Arthur Morgan my way in there.
Okay.
Both.
Alright, so as you enter, you see a very plush interior of what you can only assume would be a whorehouse. There is a sort of reception desk at the back wall of the main room, and behind it stands a rather robust tiefling woman. She's got green. She has dark green skin, and her hair is braided in a long braid that leads down to the base of her tail, and she's wearing a very revealing and tight black dress. As you enter, she says, welcome to the Crimson Keep. How can I help you this evening?
I just got it while they're at the back, really uncomfortably, like, doing the toe in the dirt thing.
Waldo.
I'm
No,
also
no.
Reaching through his fingers.
No, don't.
I'm gonna grab Driscon's wrist
No,
and pull
don't
him
be
to the
shy.
front of the party
Don't
in front
be
of me.
shy. You're already here. You might as well come in.
Oh no. Okay,
That's what she
Descon
said.
begrudgingly moves in.
Citri stands there with her hands on her hips, just smiling.
What would you guys like to do?
I don't know. I wasn't.
Poor Nathan.
What would Driscon do in this situation?
Cry.
Waldo.
Descon's letting Cithri take the lead here because
By the way, Waldo, just so you know,
he's a whole.
you woke up crying.
He's not engaged in any illicit activities. I'm trying to find appropriate background music, but I think honestly the Crowded Tavern is
That's
pretty
fine.
much the same. So
That's fine. Just so you know, this establishment has a license that is prominently displayed behind the reception counter.
Oh, so it's like a licensed whoring
It
establishment.
is a
that makes it
licensed
so much
whoring
better.
establishment. It's morally ambiguous, but it is licensed.
It's legally okay.
Legally, it's
Yeah.
okay. Ethically speaking, not so much.
What's the cool about getting your rocks off for money?
Well, it depends on the treatment of the whores, really.
Well, why would you assume that? This could be a very this could be one of those like upstanding like LA establishments. That was a joke.
What? What do you know that I don't?
I know
Like, what?
literally nothing.
It's called escorts, first of all. You guys are being rude. I saw that on
First.
Sons of Anarchy. It's called escorts.
Driscon kind of like mumbles through his teeth. He's like, they're looking for some information.
I mean, dear, we can provide you with plenty of information. It's just, what information are you looking for? I mean, if you're looking for an educational experience, and she specifically looking at your tabard, son, if you're looking for an educational experience, that can be arranged.
I kind of like I elbow Sith3 kind of vigorously like.
Either way, we're making you uncomfortable tonight, Nathan.
She just smiles at you, man.
She's giving you a very sweet look. She kind of puts her elbow on the counter, just kind of grasping her chin.
Can Dragonborns blush? Because I'm pretty sure that's a no.
I don't
But if
believe
he could,
so.
if he could, he would be like bright red from tail to tip. Like,
Okay.
Make your skin change color for flavor.
That's not how dragon. So the color
I
of a
am not a
dragon.
gecko.
The color of a dragonborn's scales is like very very specific to that dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a copper dragonborn. I'm not gonna change from being copper, but god damn. All right. I'm like deferring to literally anybody else at this point. I look at Waldo. Waldo.
I asked the lady, so what do you guys do here? What's a whore?
Oh my.
Oh, that's
dear.
right. She doesn't even know what whores
Why are we
are.
here?
Oh my dear.
Do you guys have snacks here?
Are your parents nearby?
They're
Is
probably.
there somebody who should be keeping after you?
Evo just puts her hand on Lara's shoulder. Like, no.
Sith
So
front of group says, we're all of age.
So, my
Thank
dear.
you much.
Wait, are you assuming our age now?
We're all of age.
let me at least start by letting you know that they don't like being called whores.
Oh.
That's not very. They prefer to be called escorts, I would say.
Escapes, got it.
No, escorts.
Scores.
Alara, I feel like she's not all there.
I was raised in the wilderness, okay?
No, you weren't. You were raised in the capital of Wood Elven society.
Yeah, but I didn't like people, so I hung out in the woods.
That,
Oh,
That's
that's
not-
The society's
Wait,
in
are
the
you that
wilderness.
are you that weird kid in high school who growled at people who said that they were like raised by animals, but they were
Hey,
really like
Nathan,
raised in like
Do
a
we
nice
want to
middle
talk
class
about
home?
how you were in high school? Do we want to talk about that? Because we can talk about that. We can bring that in here. I can say some things.
I'm
We
staying
can go there.
far the fuck out of this.
Want to hear about high school Nathan, please?
Oh, don't
No,
worry. You'll
no.
hear about High School Nathan. Believe me, you will. I promise
Nope.
you that.
I actually met Nathan before I met
the
Lucian.
more you say no, the more I'm going to tell her.
Honey, we're in this for the long run. I'm gonna know everything.
Okay, well, this is irrelevant to our current train of thought. We need to get on with the whoring.
All
Come
right.
on, guys,
all
get
right.
on with the whoring.
Cytherea is pushed to the front of the group, and she says, I would like a roster or an audience with your most
Lineup.
reputable ladies and/or gentlemen of service, please.
Well, my
If you
dear,
don't mind.
I'll let you know all of our escorts, looking at Alara, are of the highest repute. Just you can come out now, and just as she says this, just like, you know, fucking Western style, like curtains draw on either side of the room, and just a line of scantily clad men and women come out of either side of the room, and they kind of line up.
And
beside-
women. Ah!
Hold on, I have to roll for this. Hold on.
What do you have to roll for?
Because Driscan was rolled 100% at random, so I had to roll for this part of his personality.
Driscan 100% faints.
No,
Nosebleeds.
no. Alright. Actually. You guys go ahead. You do your thing.
All right. So these would be this would be your roster for the evening, and there so there's a rather diverse collection of people. There's a very tall purple skinned tiefling male. There is a short swarthy dwarven woman with red hair and red stubble. There is yes, female dwarves grow facial hair. There is
Facial.
yep. There is
Wait, who's the first one?
a tall purple tiefling male who has a braided goatee.
Alright, are you hungry, Daddy? Okay, get in bed.
You gonna say hi to your uncle?
And your aunts.
Say hi, Uncle Nathan.
80!
And aunts.
And Auntie, yes.
Say hello.
Hello.
Oh my god!
Time for you to go to
Can
bed,
you
honey.
say-
Look at her.
Can you say hello, Auntie Des?
Stop,
Or
Nathan.
Auntie Georgia? Can you say hello, Auntie
Say hi,
Georgia?
Auntie Des.
Say hi, Big D.
Say hi, Auntie.
Oh my god, do not let her call me Big
Say
D.
hi, Auntie. Look, it's your auntie.
She's busy. She just doesn't want to talk to you.
She's
Say
busy.
hi, Auntie.
Mm.
Alright, time for you to go to bed, honey.
Go to bed.
Katie, I'm legitimately like upset that you have not brought your daughter onto stream before.
She's
Why?
usually asleep.
Yeah, she's usually asleep.
Cause she's adorable.
So when I do
don't
those-
even like
when-
kids that much.
when
And
I-
she's so cute.
When I stream Diablo 2 in the morning, and it's like a no commentary stream, it's normally because one of them is sitting with me.
Mm.
Go on, go to bed, hun. Alright. So anyway, so what? She mad. All right. So anyway, what were you saying, Des?
I wanted you were listing off descriptions of all of our available.
Okay. So there's a purple tiefling male. He's rather tall, has a braided goatee. There is a short, kind of swarthy, red-haired dwarf female. There is a tall, half would appear to be a half elven female, with very dark, kind of like raven hair. There is, I mean, and then there's several more from there. There is a sort of middling height human male with stark white hair. Looks young, but he's got stark white hair. Yeah, so that's the roster you have to choose from this
We're
evening.
spending so much time on these whores. I mean, escorts.
Right. I'll take the lovely elf lady and the human gentleman.
Ah, okay. So there is a
It's a twofer.
it's a twofer. Okay. So our normal rate for an evening with one of our lovely escorts is 25 gold pieces, but since you're utilizing two of them, it will be 45 gold for the evening.
If I cut the time
There's
in
a bulk
half,
discount.
No, there's a 5 gold discount for two of them at a time.
what if I cut the time in half?
I'm sorry, we charge a full evening's rate for each. It's just the level of service that we provide for our clientele.
Understood. I'll take them.
All right, that'll be 45 gold pieces. Feel free to subtract that from your gold count.
Cries and poor.
I am.
Can I just like walk around before I decide if I'm gonna buy
Sure.
anyone's
Sure.
time? Is that
Yes,
right?
you are buying their time.
Okay. Can I do an investigation check? I'm gonna look for anyone who seems of importance. And also any sketchy like paperwork or anything. Basically anything of use.
So it depends on how you want to do that. Is going to depend on what you actually do. So if you want to find like sketchy paperwork, you might have to like sneak into a back office. If you want to see if anybody's kind of like important, you'll have to like talk to them, get to know them a little bit. It's less of just like a straight, I want to find out this, so I'm gonna roll for it. You actually have to go through the action of it.
Alpha's small right now. Can he do any sleuthing?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna send Alpha to look for any back rooms or any papers that look like they don't want to be found. Like any desks or anything of that.
So roll a stealth check for Alpha, please.
Okay, hold on. Let me get over there.
Yeah. Weldo. You wanna get out of here? Go.
Yeah,
find-
I don't know what's going on here.
16?
I'm not comfortable.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually,
looking around like.
So Des, as the group kind of is doing their own thing, the raven-haired half-elven woman and the stark white-haired human male take you by the hand and lead you up a flight of stairs behind the front desk to a rather well-appointed chamber that's got a large circular-shaped bed in the middle of it and a wash basin to one side. At this time, you may do with them what you will.
Babe, I got a 16, but I have an advantage in intelligence, and I don't know why you didn't give me an advantage in stealth for smallness, but.
It says it on the paper sheet that I gave you.
Yeah, it's advantage in dexterity and intelligence, but I have.
Okay, stealth
16.
is a dexterity roll.
Oh, so do I get another roll for that then?
Yeah, so you would roll twice for a stealth check for.
I'm gonna go with my 16.
Okay, so now mind you, this is you are not seeing it through Appa.
Mm-hmm.
You are basically sending Appa out like, hey, go see what you can find.
Okay.
So Appa kind of slinks out of your sight, and he's gone. He doesn't come back yet.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm just gonna like meander around the tables. My hood's still up, so I'm just kind of like gonna be stealthy about it and see what I can overhear.
None of the escorts are talking. They're all kind of just standing there, very patiently poised and posed for selection.
That's gross. I'm gonna go into the back kitchen because that's where the ladies talk. That sounds racist.
So
sexist. Something.
So as you go to kind of go behind the curtain that you would assume leads deeper into the house, the tiefling from behind the counter steps for you. I'm sorry, that's just for that is just for the people in the employ of this establishment.
Oh, I just was hungry.
Okay, I can have it arranged for some food to be brought to you if you decide to purchase the time of some of our lovely escorts.
Maybe later.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys do with your time here, but it sounds sketchy.
So, so Driscon and Waldo, you guys had said that you wanted to leave. Where are you going?
Okay, well, do we actually want to leave? Like, we do have a mission. I'm kind of like second guessing myself here. I'm looking at Waldo, I'm like, look, we got a mission to do. I say we just try and search for information. Do you want to do that here? Like, trying to maybe just hire someone and not actually do anything, or maybe go somewhere else. What are you thinking, man? I don't think this is a good idea.
I don't feel comfortable here.
Oh, okay, all right.
I don't know where to go.
So you guys can go back to the tavern, or you can kind of explore the city a little bit. It's up to you.
I mean, what time?
You don't want to be late for your date.
Is it late? Is it later? Whoa, date?
No,
what?
you guys arrived in the city just after sunset.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah. I guess I should kind of
you
go
got
back
time
to the
until
tavern.
things start to settle down at the bar.
All right.
But also, there are cushioned seats in the lobby area of this establishment. You can feel free to sit and wait for Cythri to finish whatever it is she's doing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Is there maybe a table with a checkers set or some sort of board game? What's the common board game in the area? The established high class board game.
The established high class board game would be chess. Just chess.
All right. Cool. All right.
Is it chess?
Is there a
little
chessboard
boobies?
somewhere in the lobby or the lounge?
Yeah, it's in the lobby. There's not
Very
really
cool.
a specific set aside lounge. Pretty much the setup of the Crimson Keep is you walk into this large foyer area. There's curtains on either side covering doorways. There's another curtained doorway behind the main desk, and there's a large carpeted, kind of very beautifully carpeted staircase that kind of comes down behind the front desk and leads kind of out towards the front.
All right, cool. I'm gonna look towards someone that looks like they work here, and I'm like, hey, could we get some drinks for myself and my comrade here, and perhaps just while we wait for our other
Sure.
group member to finish whatever it is she's doing.
So you find another dwarf. It is a kind of a stony-haired dwarven male, dressed up in like a very well. He's dressed up in very well appointed attire. Not quite like formal attire, but like he's dressed very nicely in like servant's attire. He says, "Yes, of course, I can retrieve some drinks for you. What would you care for this evening?"
I look to Waldo.
I'd like some cranberry juice.
Two cranberry juices, please.
None of us have ever had water in our lives.
I apologize. We actually do not have any cranberry juice. I do sincerely apologize. I can see about finding you some.
What about whatever the current house special is?
Our current house special would be it's actually a rather exciting new drink called the Goliath.
Oh my
Never again.
Cranberry.
I'll take 2 Goliaths.
All right, that'll be 20 silver pieces, please.
All right, I give him 20 silver pieces. I hand one of the Goliaths to Waldo.
Is Alma back yet?
All right, Appa has not yet returned.
Alright, I'm gonna call him back.
You just hear.
Yeah, what's Evo been doing this whole time?
Evo's just been kind of standing there.
Evo's like that
I was
goth
actually
kid
gonna,
that's super quiet.
I was gonna ask Evo
Yeah.
what she was doing, but y'all keep doing other shit, so.
Yeah, what is Evo doing?
So the dwarven manservant comes back. He gives you your drinks. Feel free to roll Constitution checks if you choose to drink them or not.
Okay, Evo's turn to say words.
Just 1 second.
Evo's just kind of looking around,
11.
looking for anything that kind of like sticks out that doesn't seem
I mean,
right, considering the environment.
considering the environment, it is a very well curated like gatekeeping experience that you're in right now. Like there is not really much going further unless you choose to kind of interact with their environment, so to speak. So like that is kind of like it is like considering like what this is as a business, it's very discretion oriented. Like you're not getting any further than you are unless you partake in some sort of like business with the establishment.
I turn to Evo. You want a dip? Like,
Yeah, let's go stand outside.
Yeah, just gonna be the weirdos standing outside the whorehouse.
Clerks.
We'll meet you back at the tavern later. This is not quite our vibe.
So Driscon, with your 11 Constitution check on your drink of the Goliath, you're now feeling fairly buzzed. You managed to choke down the vomit long enough to get more intoxicated from this drink.
Oh my god.
I also rolled an 11.
All right,
So
so
glad
Waldo,
he has a date later.
yeah, he's nerves of steel. So Waldo, you have a similar feeling to Driscon, though you don't feel intoxicated yet. You start to feel that warm kind of buzz of, you kind of start to feel like that warm feeling of being buzzed, which is a little bit unfamiliar to you. Up before you met these people, your only experiences with alcohol really, that was like the ceremonial wine you drank.
Yeah.
While practicing your religion. So Evo and Alara, you guys both exit. Shortly after you exit, you just hear, and Appa just comes padding out behind you, just sneaks right through the crack in the door as you exit, and he has a rolled up piece of parchment in his mouth.
Ah, goodest boy. Evo, do you want to hold Appa, or do you want me to read? Do you want to read the thing? What is the thing?
I can take Appa.
All right. So Appa climbs up on Evo's shoulder, the only person that he'll do it for, and I read the thingy. What does the thingy say?
So the letter that you receive is addressed to it just says the keep to the proprietors of the keep. I was recently at your establishment, and I received what I would characterize as less than satisfactory service from one of your employees.
Wow, that's a bad Yelp review.
It's not necessarily a bad review. It's basically somebody wrote a letter to the Crimson Keep complaining that they weren't given the proper attention while they were there. I was not given the proper attention while I was within your establishment, and I would hope that your ownership would choose to rectify that. And just underneath it, you just see the initials DB.
Whorehouse Karen. Got it.
A DB with a star next to it.
What's
Like just a small, just pentacle star next to it.
Oh, sus. Is there...
Almost seems like a very deliberately drawn shape.
That's spicy. Do you want to go look around and see if we can find anything that matches the star? Any shops or buildings?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, we're gonna go look around.
Okay, can I get investigation checks from both of you, please? Do you guys split up or do you stick together? I guess that would be the question.
We stay together, bro.
Alright, if you're staying together, then I'll have Alara roll at advantage, with with Evo assisting.
Okay, where do we get that? Skills, yeah?
Yep.
I got a 13.
Alright, roll again. Remember, you're getting advantage because Evo is assisting.
I got a 20.
A natural 20? Okay. So, while you don't notice anything that looks exactly like that star pattern, you do notice above some of the doorways of the warehouses is a sigil that centers around a pentacle star with four just outshooting lines from each of the inward points of the star.
We're about to have the mafia. Is this the mafia?
So if I were to draw it, it would look like that.
Oh, it's cute. It's like what old people put when they're happy.
So you do notice that, but you don't notice anything else of kind of similarity to the symbol that you saw on the letter.
Is there an occult shop?
I don't know. You can ask around.
Okay, well.
Does this look familiar to me at all? Or is this totally new?
It does not look familiar to you at all. Aside from your experience with that letter, it doesn't look familiar to you at all.
Well, I mean, but neither one of us are very good public speakers, so you can ask around, and I'll just stand here and look pretty.
Alright, are there any people like walking past us or anybody around?
There's some people who are kind of flitting, like I said earlier, they're kind of flitting in and out of doorways. People are staying outside as minimally as possible. You do notice there's some patrolling guards, walking up and down the main thoroughfares in the city.
Is there anybody that specifically like looks kind of sketchy or like stands out? Isn't just kind of like in the background?
Right now, everybody looks kind of sketchy. But there's nobody in particular that stands out as looking sketchier than the rest.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab the closest person and ask if they know where any like occult or anything stuff's going around.
Sure.
Going.
Just a second. Sorry, I need to find it in my notes. Sure. So you kind of pull aside a middle-aged looking half-elven man, and so you ask him, and he tells you that. So you ask him if he knows of any magic shops, and he says, yes, there's Elmar's Arcane Arsenal. It's over by the temples, sort of on the eastern side of the city. You can't really miss. It's a big square, lots of tents, lots of like fountain, temples, tents. There's a lot. You won't miss it.
Alright, thank you.
Yep. So yeah, you now know that there's a magic shop called Elmar's Arcane Arsenal in the kind of shop district, temple district area of the city.
You see my eyes go like at the word arsenal.
Yeah. Okay. So revisiting Sith 3, is there anything aside from the normal debauchery that would happen? Is there anything that you choose to engage with here? Like, are you trying to talk to these people? Like,
Sith 3 is trying to talk to them. So when they enter the room, she kind of, draws away and goes, before we get on with this, I have some questions for you.
hey, thank you for the host. Okay. So the raven-haired female looks at you and says, I'm not sure what information we can provide for you, but I mean, you have purchased our time. We would be more than happy to discuss whatever it is you would like.
Sith 3 asks, have those councilmen ever purchased your services?
Unfortunately, due to the nature of our business, we are not permitted to discuss our other clients. That would kind of remove a lot of the discretion. We don't kiss and tell. For sure.
Well, let's say they're not your clients. Maybe you've never serviced any of these councilmen before. What are your thoughts on them?
I would say that our thoughts are... I mean, we are, as the rest of the citizenry of Holven is at the moment, kind of reserved. There have been some strange goings-on. I'd prefer to not go too much into detail, but we're all very nervous at the moment. It's I mean, it would appear that there are some people who are being potentially jailed for little to no reason. Our taxes have been raised heavily in the last 6 months. There's not really much that... I mean, it's
no whisperings, no accidentally overheard conversations about,
I cannot speak for the others, and at this, the white-haired human man comes and says, I think we may tread lightly on this subject. I can speak. I myself have not heard any sinister whisperings, and if I am to be completely honest with you, I would not tell you if I had. I apologize. It's maybe if you were a regular or of some, and I mean by no ways mean any offense, but if somebody of some repute, I may be able to indulge more or be able to speak on others' behalves, but as of now I can only speak on my own, and I have heard and seen nothing. And
you have hospitality trait.
Sorry?
Feature. I have the rustic hospitality feature.
I understand that, but that's so it's more. It is more than just like rustic hospitality. Would like, oh, you're in a bar and you're like asking people like, oh, hey, what's going on in town? It's not like, oh, hey, you're at a whorehouse and you're asking people like, hey, what
give me your life secrets.
What political figures have showed up here and what nasty things are they talking about?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I change the subject and I ask if they know anything of the name or seen anything along the lines of a description of the Asters or the people in dark cloaks who seem to be getting around lately.
So at this, the raven-haired woman perks up and is, I do believe I have seen them around town. I've not seen them in the Crimson Keep, but I have seen them around town. I would say that as of late, I haven't seen them in the last few weeks. It's been rather odd because we were seeing them very frequently up until about a month ago. And at that, the white-haired male, he just kind of nods in agreement. Now,
Did they ever come in here?
I mean, ma'am, I'm sorry, but as we've already said, that's not really something that we can...
Nothing specific, just, perhaps a man of similar description has been seen in your lobby, not necessarily a customer. Or a client.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Persuasion, alright. 9.
9. I think that I think we should again stray away from this topic of conversation. It's not necessary. You have paid for our time, yes, but just because you have paid for our time does not mean you have paid for our memories and our knowledge.
Ooh.
I mean, no offense. Let us get on with activities.
All right. Activities commence. I'm not gonna make you play that out.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Bow. Bow, bow.
I'm playing Careless Whisper for myself right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on, Driscon and Weldo, what would you like to do?
I thought we were playing chess.
Yeah, are we playing chess?
Yeah.
All right, who winning?
I mean, like, I guess just intelligence check against each other. Contested intelligence roll.
I'd say
Oh, yeah.
contested wisdom rolls.
Oh, wisdom? Okay, alright. Yeah, I got you. Alright.
Because you don't.
I'll have one
You can
wisdom,
be.
baby.
You can be
Let's go.
smart. You can be smart, and you can fucking suck at chess.
Yikes. Yikes. Fuck.
What'd you get?
That was not good. I got a 9. What'd you get, Wildo?
Weldo, what'd you get?
Oh no, this is a bad game of chess because I got a 10.
You got a 10? Okay.
Okay, alright.
So
alright.
you guys are
We're
actually you
fairly
guys
evenly
are,
matched
you guys
this
are,
round.
Yeah, you guys have both lost some pretty important pieces. Like Driscon, you lost your queen, and you've lost your queen in both of your knights. Weldo, you've lost one of your rooks and both of your bishops. But you guys are doing okay. It's not a short-lived game of chess by any means. Like, you know, you guys are doing all right.
We were going first.
Evo and Alara. Are you guys going to the magic shop now?
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you guys walking through the city, you notice that the kind of like residential area near where you guys came into the city by the tavern is just chock full of these, you know, and by cheap side, I don't necessarily mean like people are living in like shacks or a slum or anything like that. It is like they're still like, you know, decently built homes, but they're all very small or adjoined to one another or have multiple, like what you can see as being like almost like a triple decker kind of thing. And as you kind of get to the other edge of this sort of cheaper residential district, you see this large open square with a very prominent fountain in the middle of it, and at either side of the square, kind of each of them sitting on one of the one side of the exterior and interior large stone walls, you see a couple of large buildings, and near the fountain in the center, you see a collection of, you know, varying colored tents and stalls with one large purple covered tent in the middle. On the other side of that, you see a row of shops that kind of borders this edge of the square, and not all of them are lit. Not all of them have people coming in and out or are open. But you do notice that the shop with the sign over the top of it that says Ilmar's Arcane Arsenal is open. The door is open and the lights inside are lit. Driscon, what time do you guys get out by?
Probably sometime soon, because I gotta get up kind of early. So.
Okay, what is sometime soon? Like, give me a time that you need to stop by.
5 to 10 minutes, probably.
Okay, all right. All right. In that case, then we'll start wrapping up now. So as you and Alara, as you and Evo enter the establishment, you notice a tall, dark-skinned man standing behind the counter with very beautifully straight, blonde hair. No facial hair to speak of, and he's wearing just a pair of half-moon spectacles. As you enter,
he's naked. Other than that,
no, he's wearing. He's wearing dark, very richly colored robes. And as you enter, he looks up from a ledger that's on the counter, where there's a quill just kind of writing by itself. He says, Aha, welcome. How can I be of assistance to you today? This is Elmar. He is the proprietor of this establishment.
I'm letting Evo go first.
I actually have to get going, so
That's fine.
sorry.
No, that's okay. We can pick it up from here next week.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for coming. It was a fun night. Yeah, we will pick it up from next week in that case. So we've got,
Very good.
just for my notes, we've got Sithri at the whorehouse.
Where's
Good time.
what?
Evo and Alara at Arcane Shop, and then Weldo and Driscon playing chess. Alright, thank you everybody so much for coming. We can pick it up from there next week. Have a great night.
Good night, guys.
See ya.